Hey there, ever since I started utilizing Azure OpenAI service, my life as a senior cloud architect has taken on a new meaning, especially when it comes to the nitty-gritty of code generation. Now, I'm sharing my experience, hoping to bring some clarity to this powerful tool. Let's start with the basics. Azure OpenAI service is basically this incredible AI-powered assistant that lets you harness models like GPT 3.5 and GPT 4 to generate code. Imagine you sit down, input a description or a specification, and bam, you have functional code on your screen without lifting a finger. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, it's true. But remember, integrating this service into your workflow is no walk in the park. It's not as simple as just plugging in and expecting it to work wonders. You need a strategic implementation plan, and Azure OpenAI service is no different. First up, you've got to understand your business objectives because, let me tell you, AI has to know what it's coding for to give you something that's truly worth using. You see, I've learned that tailoring the AI tool to a specific business goal can increase efficiency from top to bottom. Now, let's talk integration. It's not enough to just sign up for the service, you need to weave it into the very fabric of your development workflows. This is where Azure OpenAI service really shines. You set up service endpoints, ensure secure API calls, and manage workflows. But beware, getting this right can prevent headaches down the line. I've seen better integrated systems, but trust me, Azure OpenAI service has some robust templates and guides that should lead the way to a smooth sailing experience. Okay, moving on to performance. The real gem of Azure OpenAI service lies in how quickly it can adapt to your specifications. It's this speed coupled with the accuracy of the generated code that often surprises me. However, I've found a few hitches along the way. Sometimes, getting it to understand niche coding requirements isn't a walk in the park. But when you do get the performance right, you'll be doing so with efficiency and code that impresses. I've even seen it pull off code generation tasks in parts of languages other than Python, a real testament to its capabilities. And don't even get me started on troubleshooting, it's a whole different beast. Debugging AI-generated code can be as much of an art as it is a science. But when it works, when you get it just right without human intervention, it's pure magic. I've found a treasure trove of knowledge in Microsoft's Azure documentation on configuring, diagnosing, and refining interactions with the AI. Now, in terms of scaling, that's where Azure OpenAI service really flexes its muscles. You can scale to demand without the typical headaches associated with scaling AI systems. But remember to stay alert to keep quality and costs in check. I've learned this through the hard way, more isn't always better. When it comes to security, nothing worries me more than leaving sensitive data unprotected. With Azure OpenAI service, you get the assurance that your data stays within well-guarded boundaries by default, but I'm always cautious about access control and logging to maintain total security integrity. Costs can spiral quickly unless kept in check. I've become a maestro of managing Azure costs by closely monitoring service usage, optimizing for the required capabilities, and negotiating with Microsoft for better plans when you are making heavy use of the service. And here's the nitty-gritty on integration with third-party tools. Like a conductor with an orchestra, synchronizing Azure OpenAI service with other software tools can elevate the performance. I've spent days testing and refining these integrations to ensure seamless functionality while keeping in mind security protocols and performance standards. Documentation. I can't stress this enough. Reliable documentation can make or break an integration project with Azure OpenAI service. Microsoft provides comprehensive guides, but I've learned that you sometimes need to dive into deep tech communities and forums, where the brightest minds share invaluable insights. In maintenance, this is an ongoing dance. Azure OpenAI service doesn't waltz alone, the service evolves. Keeping your skills sharp is vital as updates and versions roll out. That way, you are never lagging behind in understanding the newest capabilities and nuances. And integration across different Azure services is no less than an art. I've been blown away at how Azure OpenAI service plays well with cognitive services, IoT hubs, and more. Getting these to harmonize for a symphony of efficiency has been rewarding. It requires a solid understanding of Azure infrastructure, but the rewards are worth it. I've got to acknowledge the team at Microsoft, who are always there with fantastic support. Whether it's advice, direct support, or just having someone listen, they make this even more fantastic to work with. They understand that a tool is only as good as the support it gets. All in all, Azure OpenAI service is my beacon in the rapidly evolving tech seascape. It's a game changer for automating code generation, saving time, and providing unmatched capabilities that stand to transform tech industries. It's been a wild ride, and it's something to behold. And for those of you itching to jump right in and give Azure OpenAI service a whirl, I've set up a space for you to explore more. Make sure to visit neeraj.qzid.io and subscribe to the Tech Lab to dive deeper. There's a wealth of knowledge out there, and trust me, you'll find the keys here to unlocking the full potential of Azure OpenAI service. Now, with everything laid out before you, remember to embrace the journey of mastering Azure OpenAI service like the maestros I know you can be. There's an entire world of development wonders just a few clicks away. Now, go out there and make waves with this tool in your tech toolbox. I'll catch the next Sunrise at the office, knowing that there's a team ready to tackle the future of code generation with Azure OpenAI service. Needless to say, if you want to stay tuned in for more tech wisdom, keep a finger on your favorite social media platforms and follow the Tech Lab. Let's keep evolving and refining our tech strategies, so the next time someone raises their eyebrow at what code generation is capable of, you are ready to show them the way. Happy to have shared this slice of insider knowledge with someone who cares about technology as much as I do.